The largest crocodile in the world, by far, is the crested crocodile. Males can grow up to 7 meters in length and weigh 1 ton. In contrast to the males, the females of the largest crocodile species are not as big. They weigh only up to half a ton and grow to a maximum of 3 meters. And, interestingly enough, these giants can now quite often be seen during walks in Indonesia, Australia, and the islands of New Guinea. They live in freshwater reservoirs where they prefer to breed. However, the reptile feels quite comfortable in salt water. Therefore, sometimes the largest crocodile in the world can even oust sharks from coastal waters. It is worth noting that in brackish water, as a rule, young specimens live, which, in turn, were displaced from their usual place by adults. Male combed crocodile periodically starts fighting for territory. The crocodile's name, combed crocodile, is quite simple to explain. The reptile has 2 ridges, which are located near the eyes. Well, the color of the animal changes with age. For example, in a young individual it is light yellow, and on the surface there are spots and dark hairs. Older congeners have a darker color. And the belly is distinguished by a lighter shade, more often white or yellow. Male crocodiles become sexually mature at the age of 16, females much earlier, at the age of 12. Rattlesnake crocodiles breed exclusively in the fall and winter. The female lays about 50 eggs in a hole and buries them. Inside such a nest, the cubs stay together with mud and leaves, which keep the hole at a comfortable temperature. After 3 months, the crocodiles are born. The female is usually not far from the cubs and carefully monitors their development. As soon as the mother hears the cubs' voices, she begins to tear the hole and help her offspring hatch. However, females sometimes aren't too vigilant, and the eggs fall prey to predators. One way or another, only 1% of offspring usually survives to sexual maturity, because the young are also eaten by other predators. The skin of crested crocodiles is incredibly valuable on the market. Therefore, over the past 70 years, their numbers have significantly decreased. In some countries the reptile has been completely wiped out. A large number of crocodiles can be found in Australia. There are at least 100,000 individuals living there. Some time ago a huge crocodile was caught in the Philippines. It was 6.4 meters long and weighed over a ton. According to local residents, before the discovery, they began to notice the constant loss of livestock. Then, people began to go missing. After a while, it turned out that a crocodile, which lived in the local area, was to blame. The animal was caught, however, in detail the process of catching people did not tell anyone. However, they were not able to find out whether the caught crocodile is a cannibal. Because in the Philippines, many predators do not mind to eat human meat. By the way, it was decided not to kill the conqueror. It was sent to the local zoo to attract tourists. But the largest alligator that was caught grew to 5.8 meters in length. It weighed more than 1 ton. It was found on Marsh Island in the state of Louisiana in America. It is noteworthy that next to the record breaker there were quite a few more large specimens, but still smaller in size. It should be noted at once that it is not difficult to distinguish a crocodile from an alligator. The crocodile has a more elongated snout. In addition, you can see a large tooth on the upper jaw. There are only 2 species in the alligator family: the American and Chinese. They live, respectively, only in the United States or China. And the latter is now on the verge of extinction. American alligators can be found in a number of areas of the country. In Florida alone there are more than 1 million individuals. By the way, alligators are bred specifically for meat and valuable skin. At first glance, alligators may seem slow. But this is far from the case. At short distances, the reptile can develop an amazing speed up to 45 kilometers per hour. So a person with the best will not escape from the predator. Young individuals eat insects, snails, small fish and crustaceans. Adult alligators eat birds, turtles, large fish and sometimes carrion. Can attack adult animals. But the predators are afraid to attack humans. However, they cross their fears in order to protect themselves.